YouTube. I will send it to you.
Oh, okay, that'd be great.
I don't know if I have your phone number, so shoot. 806
543
543
70
96.
Thank you.
Yes, Andrew.
For
Penguins now.
Penguins.
Yeah.
And Andre happened to score a goal in that game, so I wanted to
Nice.
was able to pull it off of his.
Nice.
Just do the screen record while you're running the
Yeah. Creates a clip. Yeah. We did that. Wes's team, Wes's elite team played his old Tigers team last weekend. So we got like half the team's a bunch of friends of ours.
Right.
And one of the kids that is one of Wes's good buddies scored a goal. I was like, I got it. So I was like, send it to his parents. So just like you're talking about.
Correct? You worked last Wednesday?
I worked. No. Why? What you got?
Up 287. Where
North?
20 comes up 287.
Oh, down south.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw two of your trucks go by on the highway and I went by and you were wrecked. I'm like, huh.
If it's got a
Is that
big
here down there?
squad 2 will be me. Squad 2.
Where is it on the truck? Because they all have 14 on there.
Okay, so 14's is the other rescue that's on the east side. We're in downtown, but like my truck it doesn't look like a regular fire truck. Looks like a big solid box truck. Not a solid box, but and it'll say it up on the top. You'll see squad 2 or on the back it's just got a big 2 on it. I'll show you some pictures. We got pink stripes right now. It'll be easy to distinguish us. We just have these other parents who set their phones up on the. You're not gonna need it for a game.
See, this one I think would be perfect to put on the actual indoor with the phone.
Second cup of phone up there on a wide angle.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still gonna miss the corners.
Yeah.
And there's no perfect thing unless you're elevated. What's that?
My shirt, my
Oh,
support shirt.
with your patches?
Yeah, you just rip them off. I have Tigers patches, and Penguin patches, Heat patches.
Yeah. You'll make it all fit in there. And we had one game. Isn't that crazy? I thought it was hilarious. I guess Priscilla put together the game day thing last week. Ethan was in there. I'm like, hey, you're there.
Yeah, no, Priscilla's actually part of the social media team now.
Nice.
So all the 14U AA stuff is all her.
Nice.
Like the video, did you see the video?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I totally watched it.
Yeah. That was her and I. Like, I did the video, she did the words, made it pretty, and
I didn't watch it with him. I watched
sent it off to Kim Post.
Look at your little hobby together. That's so cute.
Well, that's why I was just like, ooh, what can I do? Because like, it'd almost be worthwhile, like if enough of the teams are doing it for an organization to purchase it, a license for it as a business.
Yeah.
And then you just Texas Tigers at Gmail, blah, 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 right? Like, and then...
Sorry, that's me, probably. I don't...
I'm turning my screen on. Sure about it.
phone is not going to make it.
Give me a whole drink for you.
Nope, I don't think I need to. It's almost empty anyway.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, please. You just set it down.
No, you're good.
You don't have to hold it. It's almost empty. Woo! We're going to get it situated here. So we started here in Euless. Big hit back behind the net. We're 30 seconds in. Tigers still trying to form some offensive pressure, and they didn't. Yeah, y'all about to be in my corner.
I need to get the hell out of
I mean, you come stand with us. I'm not chasing you away.
Was that the thing? Is he online?
You were you were front and center, Sami.
We've got a
Come back, Sami.
video on board.
In-game interview.
My mom's just gonna get my piece back.
You think it's trustworthy having me do it? So off an offsides call, puck goes back behind Tigers net. Cash gets it there for Palmer. Palmer gets it up to Harris. Harris pressured, gets it out of the zone. Not really picked up by anybody except for the Heat here for a second. Battle by Harris. Backhand pass ends up far boards. That's Morris. Can't chip it out. Palmer pins his man up against the boards. Puck squirts to Cash. Heat throw it off the back of the net. And Jackson Evans is going to skate away with his speed. Lots of room over there on the far side. And somehow, we decided to screw that rush up and went offsides. So off the ruin of a good 3-on-2 rush, Tigers get it in the zone, kind of. Prevatil at the blue line. Knocks Heat stick out of the hand, and Elijah Canyas. Canyas?
It's not like
Not Elijah. Never mind. He's got the same white helmet, so it throws me off. The Heat goalie catches it out of the air like he's at shortstop and holds on to it to bring the face off. It shouldn't have been.
it wasn't, but they counted it.
Well, you know. Face off won by the Tigers to Ryers. Puts it in behind for Stone. Stone goes to work in the corner. Dumps it behind to Osler. Osler's got Heat players all over him. Stone comes back to help him out. Stone stick handles through 2 Heat players. Shot! Nice save by the goalie there off the stick. Keeps that puck out of the net. And the Tigers are going to take a penalty here. Interference. They had the puck and the whistle blew when they had it, so it's clearly got to be against them. Hirschberger is going to the box for interference. That's a rough one to take. Puck possession and you take a penalty. Is it 2 minutes now or is it 1 minute 30?
We're over the 15 minute.
Okay, I get mixed up between 2 kids, so West is still 1 minute 30. So the Heat on the power play, keep the puck in at the blue line. They're going to try to set up. Prevatil is going to not let that happen right behind his net. Ryer's going to pick it up the near boards, throw it up off the glass. Chips it to Baranek, who's going to come away with it. Not cleanly, but gets it into the Heat zone. Hickson picks it up back there. Tries to get past some Tigers players and not able to. Khalil stopped him there on the far boards. The Heat recover, looking to set up something here on their power play. They'll make a cross center. Drop pass by Johnson. Shot! Score! And the Heat strike first on their power play. I don't think Murphy was ready for that shot. He just snuck it in between the post and the leg pad. So the Heat take advantage of that offensive penalty and strike first. They're already halfway to the shot total they had last time we played them. That's a good sign right there. That's growth happening for these boys. Vogel lost a stick in the boards. The Heat going to take a turn over the blue line. Beckham passes across, but ends up to Hennessy. Hennessy works it up off Vogel's skate to O'Brien. Back to Hennessy in the Tiger zone. Hennessy off the boards to Krylov. Krylov's going to take it, not be able to enter cleanly. O'Brien there to support. O'Brien behind the Heat net. Swings around, far boards, goes high. It's Jones. Jones dumps back into the corner to Harris. Harris with some space, looking for some options, brings it up to Hennessy. Hennessy puts it back into Harris. Harris to Krylov. Back to Harris. Harris looking to work in the front. Stick check. Harris still has it though. Works up far board. Drops to O'Brien. Bryan to Krylov. Deflected towards the net. Goalie makes a save. Heat going to try to get out of the zone, but not be able to. Hennessy shoots it back behind the Heat net. I'm going to get real tongue-tied here in a second. Between Harris, Hennessy, and Heat. Too many H's. The Heat will finally get out of the zone for a moment, but the Tigers will regroup at center. Harris with the head of steam trying to catch him in a line change. Gets it in the zone. Drops O'Brien. Shot just wide of the net off the boards behind the goal. Morris with a keep in there to Harris in the far corner. Harris dumps it in. Krylov behind the Heat net. O'Brien works around the ref and a Heat player at far boards. Back into Harris. Harris still has it. Working in the front. Loses it. Morris. Back to Krylov. Oh, off the stick. Harris has it. Puts it across to O'Brien. Not really clean play there by the Tigers. Puck comes to Hennessy at center. He's going to regroup at their blue line. Hennessy rips the pass across to Evans. Evans enters the zone. He's got 3 Heat players around him, though. Behind the Heat net. Drops it to Merkel, but he can't hold on to it. Around to Morris. Morris keeps it in. Morris to Evans. Sorry, Hirschberger. Not able to hold on to it. Khalil battles over there in the far boards. I'm sorry, Evans. I see him different on all the numbers. Nice shot to save. It goes up into the lights and off the net. Off the Heat goalie. Was it crossbar? Well, there you go. So not a shot on goal then. Nice.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, I'm sure Morris is more fun, though. Heat win the face-off and get it in the Tiger zone, back behind Murphy's net. Morris there with Palmer in front. Oh, yeah, the Heat player blow a tire at their blue line, or the Tigers' blue line. Puck looks going to Hirschberger. Hirschberger battling a Heat player to Merkel. Palmer comes in and help out. Gets it up. Oh, hits a weird spot on the boards. Isn't able to get it out. Stays in. Oh, my gosh, there's a Heat player all alone in front of Murphy. That's not good coverage. Heat keep it in. Morris is going to come away with it, though, at the Tigers' blue line. He'll make the zone. Drops to Merkel. Merkel looking, pass, not able to connect with Morris. Bronick picks it from the far side. Bronick spins off his guy to the far boards. To Merkel. Merkel banging. He's got a ref and a Heat player going on in the middle of him. Shot. Save. It's going to get picked up here by Osler in the near boards. Puts it to Merkel. Ice must be slippery. Osler's having a hard time here. Merkel still has it. Far boards. Cuts to the middle. Has lane. Shot. Rebound. Loose in front. Heat goalie finds it. Covers it up.
So Ozzy on the shot.
Oh, I don't think it was Ozzy. That was Merkel. He's the one that spun around from our side. Yep.
All I can see was Ozzy coming up from the tile.
He was fishing for rebounds. Face-off won by the Tigers, but controlled by the Heat. Stone back check. Good job. Gets it off to Ryer. Gets past Osler, and Osler just gets hammered. But he's back up and good, and it's an interference call. I was going to say, that looked like interference to me, and the refs got it. So off the icing, which the face-off would normally go to the Tigers or the Heat zone, but because the Tigers iced it, it goes all the way back to their zone, even on the power. Oh, never mind. Neutral zone draw. Staying corrected.
Done?
Yep. Thanks. The Tigers win the face-off to Hennessy. Hennessy enters the zone. pressured, but he has space, spreads out to Merkel. Merkel to Hennessy. Hennessy, look, shoots. Oh, he had that angle over there, but shot it high. O'Brien picks it up on the far side, cuts to the middle, enters the zone. He's got Evans nearby for support. Breaking in the front. Vogel. No pass, though. O'Brien swings around, drops it to Merkel. Up high to O'Brien. Shot. Nice save by the goalie. Evans picks it up in a blind pass, trying to get it to Hennessy, unsuccessful. The Heat will dump it for an ice and a change and bring the faceoff back down to the Heat zone. I don't know, maybe I need to get rid of a tripod. It's made for phones.
Can't take the weight.
It can, it gets real lean. Face-off won by Stone to Morris. Morris has Krylov at the point with him. Puck goes to Harris. Works it down low to to Khalil. Khalil works it around to Krylov up high. Krylov to Khalil. He's got space. Shot. Saved by the Heat goalie right into the chest. A good scoring chance, but not going to get it through his chest. Face-off won by the Tigers. Harris gets it to Krylov. Krylov gets it back to Harris. Harris across. Oh, to Morris. Had it and couldn't hammer it home. He had the whole net. Good job by Krylov to keep it in. Harris can't control the far boards, but he gets it back from Khalil. Harris to Krylov. Krylov working the blue line. Down to Morris. Cross. Not clean, but gets it off from Harris. But it's blocked by the Heat, and they get it out of the zone. Comes to Krylov. Pass far side to Morris. Morris chips it to Stone. Stone to speed. Shot. And we're about 2 feet too high to hit that where we need it. Yeah. It's even over the goalie's head. Morris gets shot.
Hit the head. You can hear the plastic.
Oh, I didn't hear it, because I thought I saw it go straight up into the glass. Khalil works it down to Stone in the front near corner. Works it to Morris. Fakes a shot. Stone towards the net. Save. Rebound. Shot from the side by Khalil. Tries to catch the goalie off out of position, but doesn't. Bucks it come to the boards. Morris there to pick it up. Keeps it in. Good pinch. He's a chase behind the Heat net. Power play is over. Tigers did get some shots, but couldn't find the back of the net. Khalil. Strong play to drive to the middle. Still has it. Backhand. Blocked by the Heat. And the Heat will clear it for an icing to relieve some pressure. Good PK by the Heat. Tigers getting shots, just can't find enough space to get through the Heat bodies in front. I wonder if this song's going to copyright block. The face-off won by the Tigers, but turned over to the Heat. Heat dumping in behind Murphy. Hennessy back there, blows a tire, crashes into the boards, but he looks like he's all right. He's back up. Heat still have the puck, though. Shot blocked there in the middle. Osler passes up to O'Brien. O'Brien's got numbers coming back. 4-on-2. Pass in front. Oh, and Hennessy can't put it home. Battle on the far boards. Vogel comes away with it. He's looking for options. Pass across. O'Brien, shot. And another save by the Heat goalie. Face-off won by the Tigers to Jones. Jones down low to Osler. Osler across to O'Brien. Heat get it out. Hennessy to O'Brien. Vogel drives the net. Ends up behind it. Still swinging around. Puck comes to Jones. Puts it back into the corner to Osler. Behind the Heat net. Passes in front. Nobody there to connect. But O'Brien's going to get it up high. O'Brien puts it in deep. Goes around to the far side. Vogel there to pressure. Vogel puts it behind the net. Osler there to pick it up. Tries to get it in front, but still has it. Walks off his man. Puck comes up to Hennessy. Puts it back in, but the Heat are going to come away with an exit the zone. Hickson swings to the far side, enters the Tiger zone, puts it in deep. Jones gets it to Hennessy, and vice versa. Hennessy got it to O'Brien, sorry. Tigers make a change. Hennessy passes across to Ryer. And I think we got too many men. Yep. Heat take a penalty here, having too many men on the ice. So the Tigers go back on the power play. They're going to try to see if they can find the back of the inside of the net. Pays off one to Krylov, but he falls. Slightly turns it over, but Harris recovers for him. Comes to Krylov at the blue line. Oh, Krylov having a hard time right now. Good read by Harris. Puck is kind of sticking. Still in Tigers' favor, though. Oh, good save by the Heat goalie. No room there. Stone behind the net to Harris. Far side corner. Throws around the boards. Morris. Backhands it in. Kind of. A couple times. Not cleanly. Krylov comes over to help. Still on the boards. Morris keeps it into the blue line. Chips it into the near corner. Stone picks it up behind the Heat net. Stone on the far boards. Off the boards to Harris. Harris to Krylov up high. Walks the blue line. Back to Harris. Has a lane. Pass across to Morris. And same thing. Not able to connect on it. Ooh, that was a good chance right there. Morris has had the net twice and hadn't been able to connect. And the Heat pressure shorthanded. Morris back. Does a good job of tying his man up without taking a penalty. The Heat get a couple shots off in there. And here comes the penalty coming against the Tigers. Looks like Krylov is going to get one here. And we're going to go 4-on-4 for 45. You got 4 there. 4-on-4 already. Oh.
Somebody else to sit.
They're putting Khalil in the box. Was it Khalil even out there?
Yes.
Why did they put Khalil in there? They put Krylov's number up there.
He's sitting in there too.
Oh, they gave him extra. That's no bueno. So it looks like Krylov got 2 and a 10 on a boarding, I guess. 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Vogel on the far side. Shot. Doesn't hit the net. Hennessy picks up on the near boards. Shot towards the net. Goalie can see it all the way in. Heat clear it out. Just past Jones. Heat coming with pressure. Jones picks it up. Behind Murphy. Works it up to Vogel. Chips it up to O'Brien, but not able to connect. Vogel will pick it up near boards. Tigers about to be shorthanded. Vogel drives the net, not able to get a shot off. Tigers shorthanded, 1:10. But they have possession right now. Vogel, far boards, puts it in front. Don't know why. But O'Brien over here to work it. Puck up and out of play. It'll stay down low. Oh, it's Trent. I didn't realize it was Trent reffing. Forgot he was growing a dumb mustache. That ref's an Arlington fireman. A newbie. He's only like a year and a half on. Face-off won by the Tigers. Matthias Provitil puts it on net. Merkel picks it up. Tries to spin off his man, but nowhere to go. Still has it, though. Good patience there. Body position gets it to Evans. Evans works it in the corner. He's got 3 Heat players all over him. Tries to work it up. Tiger's not able to get a shot. Ryer and Prevotil working their way back. That's a bad back pass and offsides. Can't make that pass to the blue line there, guys. Minute 47 in the period, 29 on the shorthanded penalty for the Tigers. I guess that doesn't make sense. Just 29 on the penalty for the Tigers. But Evans puts it in deep. Does a good job of killing that penalty. Merkel chips it to the middle, picked up by the Heat. Behind the net, good hit by Evans. Good pinch by Prevotil there. Keeps it in the zone. Nobody can find it. It stopped moving and nobody knew where it was. Evans behind the Heat net. Looking for options. Got Merkel in front. Can't get it to his forehand. Evans up high. Ryer throws it in the corner. Merkel behind the net. Penalty is over. Even strength. Merkel still working. Skates in the middle of the crowd. So I guess I should follow. Still dangling. Passes across to Ryer. Ryer puts it in behind the net for Khalil. Khalil picks it up. Got Bronick supporting. Bronick and Khalil down here in the near corner. Bronick battles off. Has it far side. Looking for an option. Not finding anything. Chips to Ryer on the far board. Shot towards the net. Off the side of the net and the goalie sticking to the glass. Shot from Matias. Stopped in front by Khalil. Bronick tries to pick up the puck there in the front. Bronick swings around. Drops to Merkel. In front. Loose. Still loose. Bouncing around. Oh, and Khalil is not able to get a handle on it. Pinched by Prevotil. Oh, Prevotil runs through Khalil, his own guy. Trying to keep that puck deep. Merkel comes away with it. He's in front. Looking for an option. Can't find a handle. Shot blocked by the Heat. And that is the end of the first.
12-3, shots on goal.
It says 9-3.
I can tell you where every missed and blocked shot came.
I know. Puck drops on the second period. Heat win the face-off, work it up. They enter the zone. Drop pass at the blue line. A double drop pass in, turned over. O'Brien with a good read. He's got Vogel 2-on-1 coming back. Pass across. Good save by the Heat. Nice save by the Heat goalie to read that pass across. And Vogel not able to bang it home.
I thought that slid through.
Yeah.
Looked like it went in the 5-hole. He squeezed the knee blocks together.
He couldn't squeak it through the old 5-hole. So face-off comes to the near boards. 1 to Jones. Puts it in the corner of Vogel. Vogel in front. Oh,
nice.
I couldn't tell who it was. O'Brien rips the shot. High slot, right where you want to be. and buries it to tie the game at 1.
Was it Jones on the second assist down
Think,
to
yeah.
the corner? I saw the pass, but I couldn't see who it was.
So the Tigers finally find the net. Oh, look, face off 1 to Palmer. Puts it up to Vogel. Vogel gets it in the Heat zone. Not cleanly, though. And the Tigers go off sides. The neutral zone face-off. Controlled by the Tigers to Palmer. Palmer fans on it. 2-on-1 coming back. Morris there to support. Puck comes up to Harris. Harris to Vogel. He's got lots of room. Gets it in. Shot. Oh, he puts it right in the goalie. Oh, it's loose. Finally, the Tigers bang it in. I think O'Brien was able to pick up the rebound and just get it over the Heat goalie. I think it was. So suddenly, start of this period, the Tigers pounce and get 2. I mean, that was a pretty abysmal first period for them. But they have come out with some ferociousness to take the lead here. Tigers still got the puck in the Heat zone off that faceoff. Harris works it on the far boards. Works it to the middle, trying to figure out what his options are. Finds Evans, works it across the middle to back to Harris. Evans, far side. Points are wide open, boys. Let's use them. But Previtil's just sitting there waiting with the gun loaded, and it ain't getting there. Tigers keep working it behind the Heat net. Heat in desperation trying to get it out. Ryer does a good job of keeping it in, puts it back behind the net. Harris to pursue. And the Heat still not able to get it out. Oh, they finally will. Pressure coming from the Heat, 2-on-2. They chip it in. On net, Murphy directs it to the corner. Ryer ties up his man for a second. Previtil there to get it to Ryer. Ryer to Beranek. Right here in front. Beranek is able to Pele it out of the zone. Makes the Heat zone. Far side. Shot. Glove save by the Heat goalie. I mean, what else are they going to do? Nothing else to do. Krylov giving some dap to the boys from the box.
This is the line I want to see Stone center for a little bit. Good.
So we got Beranek, Stone. Ooh, good chance there with Khalil. And Jones and Hennessy running the points. Beranek working in the middle. Khalil, just wide of the net. Stone's in the far side. Spins back into the behind the net. Takes it behind the Heat net. Spins off of Keeling. Goes to Khalil. Khalil comes away with it. Loses it for a second. Gets it over to Hennessy unintentionally. Shot on goal. Blocker save to the corner. And the Heat will take it out. They'll make center. Dump it in the Tiger zone. It's Simmons for the Heat. Battling Jones. Hennessy to support. Jones taking on 2 Heat players. They're just slapping sticks. Stone gets it up to Beranek. Can't hold on to it, though. Keeling spins. Knocks it out of the Heat zone. Tigers have to check up. Comes to Hennessy. Across to Khalil. To Beranek. Shot. Save to the corner. Stone. Points wide open. And he keeps it in the corner. To Khalil. Back to Stone in front. There's just legs and bodies everywhere. The Heat are doing a good job of clogging the middle, making it hard for the Tigers to work in the front. Simmons enters the zone for the Heat, puts it towards the net, Cash off his pad behind the net. Hennessy there to battle for it. Hennessy finally works up to Khalil. Not out, though. Khalil chips it to Hennessy, who tries to get it Hirschberger. Probably icing. And it is. So faceoff comes back down, far side, to Cash Murphy's left. Face-off one back to Morris. Chips it off the glass to Osler. Actually, he chips it to the stands that aren't over there. Chips it out of play. Heat win the face-off up high to the point. Shot blocked by Hirschberger. Good job there stacking the pads there. O'Brien gets it up and out. This is probably icing. Oh, no. Very emphatic no icing by the referee back here. Big crash down there by Hirschberger and somebody else. Puck comes up to Morris. Bounces over a stick. O'Brien puts it in deep to Osler. Osler puts it in the corner. Hirschberger there to press. Palmer to kind of pinch. He keeps it in. Palmer works it back in behind the Heat net. Heat have the numbers there. Heat able to clear. O'Brien back with Morris. Morris with the head of steam. Works up to Osler. Osler tries to chip it across Hirschberger, but it's off a Heat player. Heat chip it up to Osler. We're way off sides. Waiting. And Osler just decides to intentionally offside it. So the Tigers complete a line change. Neutral zone face-off coming. Face-off won very nicely by Merkel to Prevatil, who puts it deep in the Heat zone. Harris there to pressure. Gets it to Merkel. Merkel to Harris. Nice play there. Oh, it's loose in front. And Harris creeps on in there for the rebound, but the Heat goalie's got it wrapped up. I guess I should update the score here. It's been a minute. Excuse me. Face off one by the Tigers to Ryer. Ryer puts it back into Vogel. Can't connect. Merkel behind the net. Harris pick it up on the far side. Tigers going to work, trying to get it in. Merkel behind the net. Looking for options. Gets knocked off a stick, but he still has it. He's in the near corner. Spins off his man there. Works it across to Harris. Harris works it out in front. Shot. Blocker save. Man, if there were only a couple other guys open on this ice for the Tigers. Oh, wait, there are. There's defensemen. Ford's just not using the defenseman at the points, though. Oh, a nice play there by the Heat goalie to find that through the crowd and hold on to it. Pressure's all for the Tigers, though. They're all over it. And they're winning those puck battles. I just wish I could see them use the points more. It'd be nice to see them spread the Heat out in their defensive zone some. Heat win the face-off, but the Tigers kind of come away with it. Stone down there battling. He's got Evans, puck across to Hennessy. Not a clean reception, though. Gets in the corner, forces it in front. Nobody there to connect. Stone picks it up in the near boards. Takes it to the near corner. Changes direction, but comes into a gaggle of Heat players. And the Heat will get it in deep for an icing, though. I think our scorekeeper DJ is Chris Hoyt. We kind of go way back from my hockey days here in Euless. Got the playlist on. Puck one to Jones, puts it in the corner. To Khalil, and gets it to O'Brien, who gets a good shot on goal, but the Heat goalie has the answer. Woo. Shots 20-4 in favor of the Tigers, but only 2-1 on the scoreboard. Khalil in front, shot. That's the goalie's glove. Heat take it behind the net, but turn it over to Khalil. Right there, there's just so much time and space at the points. I don't know why they don't use it anymore. Finally, works up to Jones. Just puts it back in the corner. Khalil with O'Brien and Hirschberger supporting. Skates to the far side. Spins off his man behind the Heat net. Still working down there. Puck loose in front. Battered but behind the Heat net. That'll be Khalil working. Hirschberger to support. O'Brien comes in, chips it behind the Heat net. Works it up to Hennessy. Hennessy takes the blue line. Shot. Tipped over the net and into the corner. Hirschberger gets there first. Puts it to O'Brien. O'Brien works it to Hirschberger behind the Heat net. Tries to get it in front to Khalil, but not able to. And the Heat not able to get it out. Hirschberger, turnover, shot. Another save to the corner by the Heat goalie. He's really getting a workout in this period. Khalil loses it for a second, but puts it behind the net to Hirschberger. To O'Brien. O'Brien works it out front. Has a lane, has some space. Trying to find a seam. Oh, and he squeaks that through. Just wide. Puck squirts up to Hennessy. Shot blocked by the Heat. Good block there. Puck comes up to Hennessy. That's an interference call. Hennessy's going to sit for it. All he did was play the body instead of the puck. Hands got high. So the Heat will go on the power play. So face-off comes to Murphy's left. Controlled by the Tigers to Morris. Morris backhands it up the glass to Osler. Osler makes center. Chips it in behind the Heat net. Pressures his own dump in. Gets up to Morris. And the Heat looking to create some space here. Chips it just between Palmer's feet, but he recovers it. Gets it out of his own. That should be... they're not going to give it to Palmer. That'll be an icing. There was no deflection there. I was almost hoping to hit the Heat player to not be icing. Face-off won by the Tigers for a second, but controlled by the Heat. They get a shot off. Merkel gets it, puts it up the far glass. Vogel there, but Heat not able to do it controlled. Merkel will clear the zone. Vogel pressures hard. Heat are going to try to regroup here at center to Johnston. They enter the zone. To Palmer, though, he's going to get it out of the zone. Heat regroup in their zone. Palmer gets it, puts it back into center. Heat not able to cleanly set anything up right here. Johnson, shot, wide of the net. Morris is running into Palmer. They're on the same team there. Heat go up high. Shot towards the net. Ooh! That hits something in the top of the crossbar and ends up in the netting behind the Murphy. What you got there, Sami? You got fly bet for two?
How is it?
Like Lady in the Tramp style.
I was thinking more like, what's that movie with Keanu Reeves? Utah. Give me two. Johnny Utah. Give me two.
That might be the best ever movie. Point Break.
Point Break. That's right. Patrick Swayze, yeah.
Rocky IV, Point Break.
Oh, the Heat not able to keep it in. Keeling does his best, but it crosses the blue line. The ref's all on top of it. Did you watch the remake of it? Was it trash compared to the original? Probably, yeah.
I think it's after the
Neutral zone face-off with Stone, Ryer, Harris, and Previtil. Heat went it back, but not cleanly. Oh, Stone almost able to just split the D there on a fan. Harris working it over, but Heat make the zone. Ryer. Heat come up with it. Oh, in front, off his foot. Oh, it's still loose in front. Trying to dig it out. Shot, save. Oh, rebound. Heat not able to put it in. Murphy dancing all over that blue paint there to keep that out. Power play is over for the Heat. Stone's going to try to get there, not in time. Keeling will keep it deep. Ryer Works it up. Stone gets it up to Evans, who will enter the Heat zone. Far angle shot. Nice save by the Heat goalie, but Evans picks up his own rebound behind the net. Harris there to help, but Heat get it up and out. The Heat will chip it in. Goes behind with Ryer. Evans ends up to Stone, stick in the middle. Prevatel's going to pick it up with a head of steam. Gets it to Harris at center. Chips it in the Heat zone. Got to catch it off the boards. Behind the net. Looking for options. Ends up leaving it behind the net. Oh! Good play there. Stone not able to get it in, though. Pick up his own rebound. Stone still has it. Near boards. Works up to Ryer. Ryer walks the blue line. Wow, why don't he go across there? Pumps it back into the corner. Heat get it out of the zone. Ryer has it at his own blue line. Goes across to Prevatil. Prevatil tries to get it to Khalil, not cleanly. Evans spins it off a Heat player. He will grab it at center. Chip it in behind Murphy. Picked up by Prevatil around the boards. Kept in by the Heat. Ryer back behind the net. Prevatil battles his man. Puck comes to Evans. Chip pass to O'Brien. He's got some wheels. Good play by the Heat to slow him down. O'Brien still has it, though, behind the Heat net. And he loses it there. Oh, good bounce for the Tigers there. Evans, or Khalil, sorry. Works up to Hennessy. Hennessy shot. Blocked. Oh, rebound. Evans misses the net by about 1.5 feet. I think he was the only one that knew where the puck was. Hennessy holding the line. Muscles his player down. It's out of the blue line. Oh, bad turnover there. But the Heat not in a position to capitalize. Jones picks it up off the boards to O'Brien. Bryan chips it in. Hirschberger pressing. Turnover to Osler. Back to Hirschberger. Hirschberger blows the tire. Loses the puck as well. But it comes back to him behind the Heat net. Hirschberger to O'Brien. O'Brien to Osler. Hirschberger in front. Steps on a stick. No call. Puck comes to Hennessy. Puts it in the corner to Osler. Osler kind of works the middle in front, but the Heat there to put it back to the boards. Up to Hennessy. Spins off his man. Tigers full control right now. 1:43 left in the period. Jones keeps it in deep. O'Brien. Shot towards the net. And a glove save by the Heat goalie. His save percentage is going to be up there today. He is almost single-handedly keeping this Heat team in this game. I mean, almost. He is.
Yeah,
Is. What are our shots, our official shots? Because the board I know is on. What's that?
29-6.
29-6. Face-off won by the Tigers with not very clean possession. Heat going to exit the zone. Krylov fresh out of the box from his 2-10. And the puck squirts down to Murphy, who covers it up. Little rise against in the playlist. Face off won somewhat by Merkel, who's going to come away with it. Spins off a man behind Murphy. Works up to Krylov, kind of. Not cleanly. Good save there by Murphy. Made to make one he wasn't ready for. Palmer gets it up the near boards. It's going to be out. Heat regroup in their zone. Vogel pressing. Puck squirts across the blue end of Morris. Morris to Vogel. To Krylov, to Vogel, to a Heat skate player. And a bad play there. Oh, and Andre Johnson has all the curve to lift it into the netting behind Murphy. That faceoff should come out of the zone. I don't know what this ref's doing other than being terrible, because that's not where the faceoff should go. That wasn't even off the goalie. That wasn't even a shot on goal. But I'd be lying if I said Trent was a good ref. So anyway, if he can't take that, then he's fine. So the Heat pressing again in the Tiger zone. Ryer near boards. Comes up to Harris, to Stone. Stone drives to Evans. Off the net. 30 seconds left on the clock. Tigers working it down low. Evans finds space in the front. Oh, off the post. Nice shot by Evans. Beat the goalie, but couldn't put it in the net. Levitt off the far boards to Evans. Backhand pass to Stone. Stone has Harris, gets to Harris, and it's off the stick. 8 seconds left. Stone behind the net. Sorry, off the near boards, actually. Prevatil can't keep it in. Boronic's going to pick it up at his blue line. Time expires on the second. So after 2-1 Tigers. Shot disparity is pretty obvious, but the Heat goalie is keeping them alive. So off the face-off, one to the Tigers zone. Jones gets it from Hennessy. In behind the Heat net, Krylov in front. O'Brien can't get all of it, and the Heat goalie has the answer again. He is all over it.
No, there.
What's that?
You can hear Aaron talking to Shane.
I'm sure he heard her. So Tigers win the face-off. Shot by O'Brien. Oh, good save. It's up in the air. Heat players do a good job of keeping it from falling in behind their goalie. Puck up to Hennessy. Hennessy into the corner to Krylov. Krylov battling numbers. Gets it to Vogel, kind of. Vogel loses it. Has Krylov helping. Krylov in front. Loose. O'Brien to the backhand and the goalie with the save. So face off here in the near corner. Morris and Palmer at the points. Hirschberger, Stone, and Osler running the forwards. Puck controlled by the Heat, but turned over by Hurt to Hirschberger. Puts it in the corner. Picks it up from there. Works it to Osler. Osler to Hirschberger. Hirschberger spins off his man for a second. Works. I don't know why that pass is trying to go to Palmer. There's numbers there, but Palmer pinches it to Stone. Stone recovers. Stone behind the net. Not a lot of pressure. He's trying to look for an option. Puts it through the Heat player to Osler. In front, Hirschberger. Blocked by the Heat defense. Morris the pinch, misses the man. Palmer and Osler back. 2-on-1. Palmer takes the body. Osler, oh, what a quick glove save by Murphy there. There was space and Murphy was able to flash the glove. Goes up into the netting, so the face-off comes to Murphy's left. It's going to be on the near boards. Tigers zone. Controlled by the Tigers. Evans. Chips to Harris. Harris and Evans blows by the Heat. Pass in front. Oh! And the pass from Harris to Evans finds its way 5-hole. Tigers make it 3-1. They blew past the Heat at the blue line. Nice speed there by those boys. I honestly thought the Heat goalie had the save, but they found a way through. Face-off controlled by the Tigers for a moment. Ref is in the way. Puck to Prevotil, to Evans. In front to Merkel. Merkel enters the zone, drop to Harris. To Merkel, to Harris, kind of. Nobody there in the slot for the Tigers. Heat will get it out of zone to Prevotil. Prevotil loses it to the far boards. Heat, some pressure. Saved by Murphy. Evans gets it out. Heat regroup at their blue line. Hickson up off the glass. Evans. That was offsides. I'm not going to argue the call there. That was definitely a hand pass or offsides. Take your pick, refs. Good try, though. Neutral zone face-off, won by the Heat into the Tiger zone. Hennessy back. Picks it up off the boards to Boronik. Boronik chips it in. Heat try to hammer it out. They think they hammered it into their own guys, but they will skate away with it. Boronik with a nice back check to help Hennessy in the Tiger zone. Khalil with Boronik. Works it over to O'Brien. O'Brien spins to the boards. Works it to the middle, turned over. Ends up to Hennessy at center. Hennessy's got some time and space. Cuts to the middle, shot. And it's about 2 feet wide. Goes to far boards. Khalil down there working it. Boronik supporting with O'Brien. The 3 forwards down there. O'Brien works down near board, spins off his guy. Behind the Heat net to Boronik. Boronik taking on 2 to O'Brien. O'Brien some space. Works it to the far corner. Boronik. Heat trying to get it out. They will. This should be an icing. Timeout called by the Heat off that icing. Needed time off from work. So face-off 1 to Palmer. Gets a shot towards the net. Deflected just wide. Comes back up to Palmer at center. Works it across to Stone. Stone tries to chip it to Vogel. Not able to. Stone keeps it in. Vogel up into the air. Krylov working for some space. Heat puts it in the near boards. Stone picks it up there. Gets it to Vogel. Vogel with a soft little chip towards the net. Heat goalie covers it. Boy just had a shot towards the net there. Face off the near boards here. Stone to take it. Morris and Palmer at the point. Vogel and Krylov on the wings. One to the middle of the defenseman by Stone. Palmer's have to race back to recover all the way behind his net. Does a good job of getting it through the forecheck of the Heat, but Vogel not able to come up with it. Heat have it at their blue line. Work it back into the Tigers zone. Palmer battling for it. Does a good job of winning some position there, but it's turned over back to the Heat. Morris ties his guy up in the far corner. Heat working low to high. Shot. Blocked. Into the near corner. Morris chips it to Krylov. Goes by everybody into the neutral zone. Vogel has it, but it's chipped back into the Tiger zone. Vogel picks it up. He's got pressure. He's able to get out of it, not cleanly. Turns it over at center. Squirts to Palmer. Palmer tips it in. Offsides. Little collision there with Palmer and somebody. Throw a little pushy-shovey. But Vogel was about 6.5 feet offsides. So neutral zone face-off. Both teams complete a change. Face-off controlled by the Heat. That should have been offside. Oh, no, didn't make it across. They can't get it in the Tiger zone. Merkel has it at center. He's got 3 Heat players, though. Chips it in, goes to work somewhat. Oster picks it up on the near boards, put to the net. Good job by the Heat to keep him getting there. Ryer, far corner. Hirschberger to Merkel. Merkel behind the net. Works his way out front on his backhand. Cuts his forehand. Cross. Hirschberger shot and a save by the Heat. Yeah. Heat working up and out. Ryer picks it up. Trying to get around the Heat defender. Heat get it out of the zone. Hirschberger goes to Previtil. Previtil throws it in the Heat zone. Heat throw it back to center. Ryer picks it up. Good read there by him. Got some pressure. But just works it towards the Heat goalie who covers it up. .8:55 to go in the third. What are shots?
34-11.
34-11. Favor the Tigers. Score 3-1 Tigers. Face-off controlled by the Tigers. Harris in front. Oh, tries to get it to O'Brien. Comes up to Jones. Puts it to Evans. Evans dangles to the middle. Shot. Save. Loose in front. Rebound. Good stand by the Heat goalie. Evans behind the net. Puck comes to Jones. Puts it back up off the boards. Not able to keep it in. Hennessy works it to Evans. Nice play. Evans enters the zone. 2-on-1. Shot. Kick save. O'Brien has it behind the net. Trying to get it to Evans. Good pinch by Harris. Gets taken down. No call. Puck squirts to the goalie and he covers it up. Why'd you say damn?
It escalated quickly.
Good. Escalate all the way. F them Astros.
There's still a lot of games.
Oh, good shot on goal by Hennessy, but the goalie's able to see it all the way off the blocker. Stone picks it up off the rebound in the near corner. Looking for options, not able to find a good one. Goes to the far boards. Boronik to Jones, back in behind the Heat net. To Boronik. Ooh, Khalil gets a good shot on. Nice save by the Heat goalie. In front, loose in front. Oh, Boronik. The goalie's he's just playing out of his mind. 3 or 4 shots on that drive alone there. He stops them all. Puck comes down to Murphy. He gets it, covers it up. Face off to his left. Face off one to Morris. Morris chips it up to Vogel off the glass. Vogel enters the zone with Merkel. Oh, and he shoots and scores. Sneaky fast shot to make it 4-1.
Is that where he took that?
Over there. I don't know. He might not have been that close, but
Okay.
maybe closer to the top of the circle.
I just caught up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's gonna pass it. Oh, nope. Okay.
It's a good rip. Vogel's caught the goalie off guard and is able to beat him. Tigers press off the face-off. Gets through Krylov. He chops the guy. I'm surprised they didn't call it. He pressed Morris and Palmer back, and they're way off sides. I guess he was waiting for the pass that didn't come. Morris backhands it in his zone. Vogel drives the net. Ooh! And shoots it up into the net of nowhere. And that'll bring the face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off controlled by the Heat in their zone. Chips up to O'Brien, chips to Prevatil to Osler. Osler puts it in deep. Hirschberger to press. Works up to Prevatil. He's got some time, space. Drives. Oh. Not able to get through. Heat get it out. But Ryer reads the play. Gets it back. Gets it in the zone. But the Heat take it away there. Oh, another almost turnover by the Tigers. Hirschberger gets it. Avoids a hit there. Gets it in deep. Prevatil to pinch on a good play right here. Throws it to the net. I don't know why. O'Brien to Hirschberger. Hirschberger behind the Heat net. Osler works past his guy. Osler still battling. Hirschberger helps. Back to Osler. In front to O'Brien, not cleaning. Ryer shot. Not a good shot. The Heat will take. What? That is straight icing, bro. I don't know what you saw it hit, but it was nothing. So no icing. Tigers are going to end the zone. O'Brien, surrounded by red and gray. Looking for options. Gets to Harris. Harris battling multiple Heat players. There comes away with it to Ryer. Ryer walks. Stops, resets, puts it in the corner. Evans to get there. Behind the Heat net. O'Brien to support. Gets it back to Evans. Harris calling for it, but he's covered. Evans works it, trying to get to O'Brien. Oh, might have a chance here. Nope. O'Brien, Harris. O'Brien, shot, score. Tigers able to tic-tac-toe that into the back of the net. Make it 4-1, 5-1. Lightning before the thunder. I'm sure it's going to get copyrighted because of the music. I had an email that showed up said I was blocked in Russia because of the music. I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't care.
Fuck them commies.
Yeah, what he said. I would repeat it, but my wife's next to me.
There it is.
And a call coming on the Tigers. Who did it? Gavin Stone taking a flash call here. 4:39 left. The Heat will give another go at the power play. Quinn with the call there. I didn't see it, but she did. Tigers finishing a change of their PK. Put Baranek with Osler. And Hennessy with probably Jones. Up behind it, Murphy. Hennessy comes away with it. Big head of steam here into the zone of speed. Spins off a couple Heat players. Again, 2-3 times. Still has it. Doing the Lord's work of killing penalties. but can't get to the center to make a shot on goal. After lots of good effort, Bronick there to support. Bronick. Pinched by Jones. And Hennessy's going to get another one. As soon as the Tigers touch it, yep, Hennessy. After all that good work, takes a penalty to give the Heat a 2-man advantage. So the face-off will come back down to Murphy's right. Palmer, Morris, and Vogel on the PK. Nope, not Palmer. Previtil. Face-off controlled by the Heat at the blue line. Shot. Nice save there by Murphy. Keeps that wrapped up in the leg pads. Face-off controlled by the Tigers. Previtil's got it. He's got time, space, and boards. Head of steam. He's going to drive it into the zone. Wide. Shot. Rebound off the leg pad. He's got to get back because we got 2-man down. He does. He ties the guy up with the puck. Good job. Heat not able. Oh, well, they make the zone. Wasn't clean, but they got there. Morris behind Murphy. Up off the glass and out. Vogel pressing. Good job there by Vogel. Just rides out with him. Morris off the glass, not able to clear. Oh, he is. Vogel, nice play there to spin away with it. Breaks, shot. Nice save by the Heat goalie there. The Heat gonna press. Oh, Hickson loses it for a second, but he recovers. It does slow him down, but he still gets in the zone. Ryer out there now with Morris. Heat still pressing. The Tigers get 1-man back. Hirschberger's out there. Shot blocked up into the netting. That should stay low. Should be to Murphy's left. Looks like Trent gets it right this time. Gets a new fresh puck. The old one tossed on. 2:32 in the third. 34-second penalty kill for the Tigers. Ryer gets it, knocks it out. This will probably be icing. And it is. Face-off gets to Palmer. He's going to put it wide and out of the zone. Good job. No icing, but kills lots of time. Hirschberger pressing. Heat get it at center. Ryer back. Palmer middle. O'Brien and Hirschberger on the PK. 5 seconds left. O'Brien takes it wide. Gets around Keeling. Has some space. Backhand. Woo! Up on the glass behind the goalie. Heat come away with it. But O'Brien's back checking. Squirts it to Palmer. Palmer moves it up to Hirschberger. Hirschberger just inside the Heat zone. O'Brien dangles, shoots, just wide off the boards and in front, but the Heat recover it. Heat pinch it out to Ryer. Ryer goes D to Palmer. Palmer works it to Hirschberger. Tries to touch past Bronick, but O'Brien's there to pick it up. Tries to dangle, can't get around. The Heat recover. They get it out. Ryer gets by him. Palmer to regroup at his zone. Off the boards to Ryer. Past Ryer. Heat go D. Big pressure by Khalil and Merkel. Merkel to Khalil. Shot blocker saved by the Heat goalie. Nice save there. I'm telling you, he's keeping this game from being about 10-0 right now. He is playing his lights out. Merkel still has it. Works the middle. Shot blocked. Tipped in. It is in. Khalil gets the tip. The tip in off the deflection by the Heat. I mean, how many saves can you ask for? He is dancing back there. Off the flatbread. Good. Nice. Off face off. Khalil has it. Has Beranek with him. Works to the front. Shot. Wide off the boards. Works up to Hennessy. Hennessy walks the blue line. Puts it towards the net. Glove save. Heat. "35 seconds running down on the clock. It's run time. It's at 30. Face off controlled by the Heat. Hickson takes it behind the net. Kind of gets hauled down. An ugly run in. Krylov's going to get one here. That's going to end the game. Penalty's going to go for nothing. 6 seconds on the clock of run time. That's going to wrap it up. Tigers going to win this game 6-1 with a commanding lead on shots. What's our shot total there, Mr. Winner?
47-15.
47-15. So scorekeeper wasn't too far off this game. He caught up anyways. And that'll be it. Now all we need is the frickin' Rangers to hammer the Astros into oblivion and be a good night. Other than that, from you.